Okay, cuties. Let's hop right in here. So, last year, like September-ish, I met this guy. So I was 28 last year, September, and he was 46. We had a lot of issues. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna start off talking about it from the beginning because I mean you got to start from the beginning, and we'll just keep going on with this. So he was a city bus driver, and he would drive past my house. I'm just gonna keep telling the story. I'll talk about all the red flags later on. But so he was driving past my house. And he said he seen me a couple times. So one day I was passing by his bus, like I was walking through an intersection. He was at one of the corners. It was the corner I was walking to. So he beeped the horn, and I'm thinking like, what's going on? Cause I'm at an intersection, so I gotta make sure ain't nobody like finna crash or nothing. So I'm looking around, and it's one of those like little brief look arounds. And he like opened the bus door and was like motioning for me to come here. So I'm just like, curiosity, right? So I'm just like, yes. And he gives me like this car. He's like, here. Now I'm walking. The reason I'm outside in the first place is I'm walking my daughter to school. So I can't like hang around for these conversations. So the card was in an envelope, and he just handed me an envelope. Curiosity again. I'm like, what's in the envelope? Curiosity was low-key not good. But yeah, so I kind of take the bus from him, and I just said like an awkward like thanks, because I mean y'all really don't know what's going on at this point. So I take the car and I finish walking my daughter to school. It was like another block or something. So as I'm walking, I only get like 5 steps before I'm like, okay, what's in the envelope? So I open it up, and it's this card. A matter of fact, I still have it. Oh, I should have showed it in the video or something. I didn't know this is what I was going to talk about. But so I open the envelope, and it's just like something about wanting to take me out. I'll show it in the next video, y'all. So I'm like, okay. It's like he had his number on there. So just curiosity, once again, was all over this, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to text this person. Because at first my daughter, she's walking me. She's like, well, too bad you're not going to talk to him. And I was like, you know what? Because I'm not this outgoing, y'all. I usually would say no. Even at almost 29, I would still say no. So I'm like, let me entertain it. Entertain it a little bit, see what's going on. And so I'm like, okay, I text him later on that day. And then he was just like talking about random stuff. It really wasn't that interesting. But he's like, let's go out to eat. I'm like, sure, why not? Whew, oh my God, y'all turn my fan off to do the voiceover. Oh my gosh, it's hot in this room, okay? Super hot. So I'm like, okay, let's go out. We went to like this little, I forget what it's called now, but definitely nothing like super special. Like you go to a restaurant, it's a Chinese restaurant. You go like in the ambience, it's like nice-ish, but the prices are like really low. And then it's like some people would dress up for the ambience, but some people just don't see it as all of that, so they'll arrive in like sweatpants. It was one of those type of vibes. So he actually picked me up from my place. Once again, we just skimming over the red flags that both of us were doing at this point. So he picks me up from my place, and we go to this restaurant. Now, I know it's late at night, right? Because he came and got me. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock, one of those. I know I'm dark skinned, and I did not arrive. I didn't tell him I was about to come out the door. I just came out the door. So I made it to the side of his car, like where I would get in at, without him realizing I was right there. And he was like on Facebook, like scrolling Facebook, when I was approaching the car. And clearly once I went for the door handle and opened the door, he like knew I was there. And then he was instantly like, dang, I didn't open the door for her. So I just got in like, wow, not even a gentleman. And that was actually my first time fully seeing his whole face. Because like when you see somebody at first, you're not, I don't know, but I wasn't like analyzing the way he looked all the way. More red flags. But so I just got in the car with this stranger. Yeah, just stranger danger just leaving me for some odd reason. The curiosity was really, I'm gonna stop doing that. We gonna stop doing that in the future, just know. But yeah, so I don't know, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the beginning. I can't walk through every step, like go back through all of it in my head, but it was like that week, I guess he had took off of work, like had like a vacation time. So we literally went out like every other day, and it was always something that was in the realm of something I liked, because I don't know, it's like when you know somebody is on some BS. So I didn't really tell him everything that I liked, but it was like I like taking walks. Now, one of the things I realized about me taking walks, one of the things I realized about me in general is something I told y'all from the last video. I like doing stuff, but I prefer to do it alone. And for me, walks are really to be done alone unless I vibe with you heavy, like so heavy. But it wasn't really a bad like date. We went to like another city over and went on like this really cute hike. It was like by this huge lake, like really tall trees, really beautiful. But it was just low effort very soon in us talking. It was just not really it. But no, it was nice, but it didn't wow me. It didn't make me want to do anything extra. I mean, I had to wear workout clothes to go there. And, well, sidebar, it's something I was looking at earlier today, and I was like, why don't people who know that they don't have a lot of things attractive about them, why don't they do more? I'm not sure why they're not doing more. Maybe it's their ego. Oh, phone call. Hold on. And then I'm definitely not delusional, right? So it definitely could just be me. Maybe because a lot of people do see me and they're like, oh, you know, she's bigger. So, you know, maybe he thought he could get away with a little bit more. All right, guys, I'm going to have to continue this in the next video. Thank everybody for watching. Love you.